about the PLK. Lloyd Banks, Course of the Inevitable, came out a couple months ago. The talks have you feel me, dwindled in regards to the Course of the Inevitable. But let's not forget, Banks just put out a masterpiece, a lyrical masterpiece, an onslaught, if you will. It's your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World if you haven't. To get through the algorithms, you can like, share, subscribe, become a member to support your boy. We have content that ranges from bar breakdowns to eye tests to all type of shit. Cater to y'all's liking. Cater to my liking specifically as Dame's World. But as a consequence, other people in this realm will gravitate to it as well. Possibly you if you ended up here. Today, we back to breaking down those bars. P.L.K. Punchline King, and I stand on it. Lloyd Banks, Death by Design. If you're not familiar with the channel, I did several breakdowns from the Course of the Inevitable, and even more breakdowns of Lloyd Banks. Is certain artists I grew up on that just I gravitated to immediately based on the rhetoric they was spewing out lyrically. So Lloyd Banks, Eminem, Lloyd Banks, Eminem, Loaded Lux, Daylight. You might find these type of artists more frequently in Dame's World. So Death by Design, Lloyd Banks, it's like my 8th video doing with Lloyd Banks because good God almighty. So without further ado, we're going to listen and we're going to break down the lines. Several lines that I fucked with. It's your boy Dame. Turn it up.
You know what? You talk too much, you need to shut the fuck up. I'm shitting hard again, back up the dump truck. You underneath the tough luck. I've been around the block before, know what's what. Celebrated consistently, blue should've never told you niggas one cup.
He starts immediately. Every time. You know what? You talk too much, you need to shut the fuck up. I'm shitting hard again, back up the dump truck. You underneath it, tough luck. So, you feel me? I'm shitting hard again. This is a metaphor for doing my thing. Shitting, physically, tangibly, it's like taking a shit. So, bring out the dump or back up the dump truck. The dump truck, you feel me, dumps in the wasteland, full of toxins and full of shit. So I'm shitting hard again, back up the dump truck. You underneath this shit? Tough luck. And then a line that I don't get, maybe y'all can help me, we'll back it up, where he said, blue should have never tossed you niggas one cup. And I'm like, what does that mean? But I know he's talking about shitting. And maybe he's talking about shitting, referencing one cup, 2 girls, 1 cup, maybe you niggas. I don't know. Let me know in Dame's World. But I love that I'm shitting hard again, back up the dump truck. You underneath it, tough luck. And I always repeat the syllable emphasis with Banks. It's crazy.
You underneath the tough luck. I've been around the block before, you know what? You talk too much, you need to shut the fuck up. I'm shitting hard again, back up the dump truck. You underneath the tough luck. I've been around the block before, know what's what. Celebrated consistently, blue should've never told you niggas one cup. I was falling apart inside, but kept my physical silent. You heard the sounds, they throwing shots at me. I 52 blocked it like this.
And I be seeing Banks tap in with the battle realm. Banks is cultured in the battle realm. And if some of you niggas don't know, back in the day, like I'm 65 years old and shit. Back in the day, these artists came up through ciphers and battles. You feel me? So testing your might and testing your pen didn't always come in the form of a studio and behind the beat. Predominantly, it came in these streets. You find your best local motherfucker and find the next best local motherfucker, and then a cipher huddling around seeing who got the best bars. Banks is cut from that cloth. So it's no coincidence that lyrically he's so inclined on the beat and he's somebody on a higher stature, at least in my opinion. So the punchlines come effortlessly to this guy. I was falling apart inside, but kept my physical solid. You heard the sounds. They throwing shots at me. I 52 blocked it. That's an analogy. You feel me? I threw 52 blocks. Go look it up. It's like a prison form of combat where you blocking. The technique is just, you can't hit a nigga if they got the skill equipped to do that 52 block shit. You can't hit him. You feel me? That's his analogy to haters and people who are downplaying his image, essentially. You feel me? They throwing shots at me. I 52 blocked it. So if you can draw your imagination, if he 52 blocked the shots, then them shots had no chance of getting through. Bar! I like that shit. And then Banks is matured too. So it's not just flossing. He still got flossing, Gordy lyrics, you feel me? But he also incorporates now, to me, words of wisdom, adages, you feel me? So he's talking about himself. I was falling apart inside, but kept my physical solid. So materially, niggas might be looking good, but internally, niggas might go through suffrage. That's real rap. I love this new Banks the most because he got real rap. He got that Gordy shit too. He got punchlines. He got everything to me, personally. I think he could improve his beat selection though a little bit. This beat is fire, but he's New York. I'm from Cali, he from New York. So he got that New York essence with his beats, which I respect. I like that. Sometimes I be wanting to hear some Dre shit. Banks don't be preferring that Dre. You feel me?
I was falling apart inside, but kept my physical solid. You heard the sounds, they throwing shots at me. I 52 blocked it. Life is a bumpy ride. I had to kick a few to fuck out it. Probably could have forgave some of them. Missed the principle about it.
See, even that's a quick line. Life's a bumpy ride. So this is another, like, metaphor. Life is not a car, but life is a bumpy ride. I had to kick a few the fuck out of it. Like you kicking a nigga out the ride. But he's saying I had to kick these niggas out my life. You feel me? It was a bumpy ride. I had to kick niggas out the car. Bar.
No, but grandma told me, baby, you gon' be okay. This shit ain't done, even though sometimes it may seem that way. My nigga running playing, we gon' have a DOA. I dip a few blocks, lead a bitch from my cousin. People say money don't make the man, but you better learn how to make you some. Envy or hide behind compliments, so watch who you take them from. Long story short, a life's a bitch, you got to make her come. I got shit I'm willing to die for, y'all better pray for them. Fuck your mind.
Then he dives into the hook, but I like that quick line. Money don't make the man, but you better learn how to make you some. These are wisdom jewels. You value niggas by their character, their ethics, their code. So money don't make the man, but you better learn how to make you some. In this world, we was all born in a capitalist society. So if you don't know how to make money, or if you struggle to make a means, then you might go through suffrage. You might not be able to actualize and reach your higher potential. So money don't make you. Let's not get it twisted. Some people think money is everything. Money don't make you. And then some people may think money ain't shit, nothing, and that they don't need it. You feel me? So he's showing you the balance. Like, money don't make the man. Let's not get it twisted. But you do have to learn how to make you some. Get a skill to where you can sustain in this life. I like that shit. Grown man bars. Something you gotta deal with.
I'm willing to die for, y'all better pray for them. Fuck your mind, I ain't got the time. Death by my design. You be acting bitch made all the time. Bottom line, talking just to talk. He got a real reason behind the line. Gotta be 100, getting money is the bottom line. Nice and all these niggas out combined. You still gotta remind these niggas time to time. You know anything about me, you know I'ma shine. You grinding, it's relatable. My zodiac's a dollar sign. You thought my first was a fluke, I couldn't believe y'all. Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. Masculine when I'm tapping in, keep the gossip between y'all. Hope you grow with your local though. Never rocked in the ring, dog. Crazy king.
See, and again, like, he's so smooth. Yeah, he's so smooth. You thought my first was a fluker? Couldn't believe y'all. Hunger for more. You thought that was a fluke? Couldn't believe y'all. Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. So this is just playing with the words. Like, even if I had a nightmare, then I woke up and brought me a dream car. You feel me? I shifted the reality. That was just, that's my life. And then what else he say?
Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. Masculine when I'm tapping in, keep the gossip between y'all. Hope you grow with your local though.
Masculine when I'm tapping in, leave the gossip between y'all. That masculine energy is has been associated with not gossiping, spreading rumors, talking. We've attributed that to a feminist trait. I don't know if that's true or not, but in a construct, men don't gossip. This is what he's getting at. Masculine when I'm tapping in. Leave the gossip between y'all. Hope you grow, but you local though. Never rocked in the ring, dog. Like, I hope you grow. I wish you the best. But let's tell the truth. You local, you never rocked in the ring. This is a part of Banks' flossy, Gordy status claim. You know what I'm saying? And hip-hop niggas poke their chests out. That's Banks poking his chest out.
Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. Masculine when I'm tapping in, keep the gossip between y'all. Hope you grow with your local though. Never rocked in the ring, dog. Crazy keyboard killer, ain't got about that apartment yet. You got a few fits, talking designer with the architect. Favorite rappers meme you to death. Your balls ain't sharpened yet. You jokers can't get the time of day with the narcolep. You shots are supposed to be busy, still got the time to vent. Couldn't bear with a net. Kevin Durant, John Morant.
What? 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 Bring that back. Crazy keyboard killer. That's already alliteration. Banks is not just a punchline guy. He got punchlines, he got similes, he got metaphors, he got allegories, he got personification, he got onomatopoeia, he got triple similes, he has alliteration. He's really a student of language arts. And not only a student, a teacher, now that he materializes the shit. You feel me? He teaches language arts if you listen. Crazy keyboard killer, that's alliteration. Even though crazy starts with a C, keyboard killer starts with a K. Usually alliteration has the same letter in the beginning of every word. But they sound the same. That's why we gave it a term, because you can distinguish it. So it sounds kind of cool to me. Crazy keyboard killer. And again, what am I referencing? Banks is a nigga who don't get on the internet, and I don't tweet, and I don't post memes, and I'm not this guy that most of these niggas have gravitated to. So he's referencing the opposition. What he's not, I'm talking to you niggas. And that's consequently most of these new niggas in rap. They rather be on Instagram than in the booth. Crazy keyboard killer ain't got up out that apartment yet. You got a few fits. Talking designer with the architect. Nigga, don't talk. And it's death by design. So you got some fits. You got some Gucci, some Balenciagas. You got a couple fits. Designer fits. But you talking designer with the architect. Nigga, I started this shit. And the architect designs whatever they design. A house, you build a car, you're an architect. Architecture is designing. So while you talking them designer fits, you're talking that shit to the architect, nigga. I am the designer. You talking designer to the designer. And again, remember, Blue Hefner, Banks was the more stylish nigga in G Unit. You feel me? 50 had a little stylish self. Buck had that southern swag. Yayo. It was Yayo. Shout out to Tony Yayo. But Banks had that presence. You feel me? That was like, okay, he's the nigga, he's the playboy, pretty boy type nigga. He dressed younger than these niggas. His essence is more of that niggas would mimic. You feel me? But he says, oh no, we just did that. Talking designer with the architect. What'd he say after that? Talking designer with the architect. Your favorite rappers meme you to death. Your bars ain't sharpened yet. Again, memes, Instagram, tweets, posts. Banks ain't really about that. Your favorite rappers, they meme you to death. That's how they get their clout. They not behind the booth. Your bars ain't sharpened yet. So they doing all that, and they quote unquote rappers, but they bars ain't even good. They more known for posting tweets. Your favorite rappers meme you to death. Your bars ain't sharpened yet. You jokers can't get the time of day with the narcolep. That's why I think Banks can battle rap. Like, do you hear what he's saying? He gonna smoothly kill a nigga if he battle. You jokers can't get the time of day with narcolep. If you a narcolepsy, you fucking sleep all day. So, trying to keep the attention of a narcolep, Banks is referencing himself as the narcolep because they can't get the time of day with a nigga like him. Come on now. Bar. And then It gets even worse. By worse, I mean better, motherfucker. So, you jokers can't get the time of day with the narcolep. You big shots are supposed to be busy. Still got the time to vent. So, gossip again. Banks is vehemently against gossiping ass niggas. He says it consistently. You feel me? Y'all niggas are supposed to be big shots. So, I'm assuming you ain't got time on your hands, yet you still got the time to vent and rant and gossip on these social media platforms. Couldn't bear what I net. Kevin Durant, Ja Morant. What? And then that's a form of punching that I ain't really seen before. You feel me? Couldn't bear what I net. So this is somebody jealous, envious of the bankroll that Banks has. Couldn't bear it. I think it's B-A-R-E. I'm pretty sure. B-A-R-E. You couldn't bear what I net. So you can't stand what I net. N-E-T. What his net worth. What I rake in performances and shows and hoodies. However you get money. Shout out to Banks getting his money. But you couldn't bear what I net. Kevin Durant. Ja Morant. That shit is fucking hard as fuck. Couldn't bear what I net. You can't stand what I'm making. And bear with a net. A bear, a grizzly with a net. Kevin Durant plays for the Nets. Ja Morant plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. Couldn't bear what I net. Kevin Durant, Ja Morant. Everybody behind the camps, this my favorite rapper, motherfucker. Deal with it, nigga. I always tell niggas, I challenge anybody. Unless you got Eminem. Alright, I'm gonna say it like this. Unless you got Eminem as your favorite, Royce, Lupe, Kendrick, Absol, 3 Stacks, Loaded Lux, Daylight. Lyrically, nigga, he's gonna disintegrate whoever. If you ain't got them, so I always say match my favorite bar for bar against y'all's favorite. I'm willing. I'm ready and willing. I got infinite amounts of Banks. You feel me? So if you ain't got Royce, Lupe, and then some of these people don't have as many songs as Banks. Banks was a mixtape god. So V5, a series of 5 mixtapes. What was the other one? More Money in the Bank, 5 series. Then mixtapes within that, then albums. So at some point, you got Andre 3000, which I love. Shout out to him, one of my favorites. He don't have enough content to line up with Banks, which is why I don't put Andre as high as his talent displays. Every time he get on, he kills. It's a 10. It's the best, one of the best verses ever. Every time. It's about the overall package though, the quantity as well. So most you niggas, if y'all ain't got who's on that list, y'all can't match Banks bar for bar. I'm sorry. Let's bring it back, man. How 4 minutes. This video can also be called How 4 Minutes Can Turn into 25. You see, it's a 4-minute song, but there's so much substance in what this man says that I could teach language arts in this motherfucker.
My zodiac's a dollar sign. You thought my first was a fluke, I couldn't believe y'all. Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. Masculine when I'm tapping in, keep the gossip between y'all. Hope you grow with your uncle though, never rocked in the ring dog. Crazy keyboard killer, ain't got about that apartment yet. You got a few fits, talking designer with the architect. Your favorite rappers meme you to death, your balls ain't sharpened yet. You jokers can't get the time of day with the narcoleptic. Big shots are supposed to be busy, still got the time to vent. Couldn't bear with a net. Kevin Durant, Ja Morant. Everybody behind the camps, Bahama stamp. You know the ropes, put the dancing around behind you, champ. Always been branded, might see the logo in any spot. 6 figures off of hoodies every drop. Hydraulic pump making a Chevy hop. One of the illest niggas to ever do it.
Dead or not.
Fuck your mind, I ain't got the time. Death by my design. You be acting bitch made all the
I told you, personification. Making a Chevy hop. Hopping is usually a human characteristic. You feel me? But hydraulic pump making the Chevy hop. You feel me? He got hydraulics in his car. And I'm making the Chevy bounce up and down, hop. That's personification. And then one of the illest niggas to ever do it, dead or not, nigga, I agree. Specifically lyrically. If we talking musically, Banks would be a little bit lower on my list musically, honestly. But if we talking just lyrically as a hip-hop artist, Banks is I got him top fita. Easy top fita, and he not 5.
Dog, you out of line. Talking just to talk, you got a real reason behind the rhyme. Gotta be 100, getting money is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Nice and all these niggas out combined. You still gotta remind these niggas time to time. You know anything about me, you know I'ma shine. You grinding, it's relatable. My zodiac's a dollar sign. Mind your business, ain't in my business meetings. Thank you for constant disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'ma pick up leaving. My trips Belizean. Book the season, you serious?
Is a hooker freezing? Hey! What? It's like, is a pig's pussy pork? It's like, duh, you feel me? Rhetorical. So he's giving you a rhetorical question. This is language arts, bruh. Rhetorical question. What does that mean? It doesn't require an answer. So if I ask you something like, are you watching this video right now? And you're watching this video, you don't need to answer that. The question is rhetorical. It's evident. So he's saying, mind your business. Ain't in my business meetings. If you not in my business meetings, mind your fucking business. That simple. Thank you for constant disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. I'm all over the place. But again, the syllable emphasis. Mind your business, ain't in my business meetings. Thank you for constant disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Disbelieving. My gift is streaming. That shit is, I love that shit. That's why Eminem and Banks be high up on my list, because of the multi-syllable game. Disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'm going to pick up my... another run, I'm going to pick up leaving. My trip's Belizean. So he's still doing a syllable emphasis. Disbelieving, my gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'm going to pick up leaving, and my trip's Belizean. So I'm going to Belize. You feel me? I'm on tour. This is what I do. I travel. This is my work. My trip's Belizean. I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? I'm booked this season. And then the hater comes, you serious? Like, nigga say, are you serious? Nigga, is a hooker freezing? Yes, I'm serious. Duh. Are you serious? Is a pig's pussy pork? Are you serious? Nigga, am I black? So he's saying, like, why would you even ask if I'm booked when a nigga says, are you serious? And then he responds, is a hooker freezing? A hooker being free. A hooker is cold. These girls in these streets be cold. You a hooker? You got, man, that comes with a cold nature. Your occupation is cold in itself. Is a hooker freezing? And then that could mean also, if he's not talking the metaphorical cold, he could be talking the literal cold. Hookers be out there in skimp dress at nighttime. So they could be freezing cold, freezing their ass off. So that could be a double punch within a rhetorical. Yeah. But, you know, we got to ask Banks. Like I said, I don't know exactly everything, or I'm not entirely sure. I'm using context to discern. We got to literally get Banks up here to ask him what this shit mean. But I'm here to help you and break down those bars. That's, man. I stand by Banks.
It's relatable. My zodiac's a dollar sign. Mind your business, ain't in my business meetings. Thank you for constant disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'ma pick up leaving. My trip's Belizean. I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes.
Come on, man. What'd he say? I'm gonna let y'all listen again so y'all could ask yourself what this nigga just said.
I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes.
What? This is what I heard. Punches ringing. So my punches ring niggas' bells. You feel me? Or they're ringing. It spreads. You feel me? I'm known for the punchline. Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes. He's killing you niggas. Punches ringing like King Davis. King and Davis. LeBron James, King, Davis, Anthony Davis. When Banks dropped this, the last champions from the NBA were the Lakers. Ringing. Punches ringing. So King and Davis ringed up. Punches ringing like King Davis. So I'm giving you King, comma, Davis, comma, and late payments. Late payments. The bill collectors. If you have a late payment, the bill collectors is going to call you asking for that money. So therefore, your phone is ringing. Punches ringing like King, LeBron, Davis, Anthony Davis, and late payments. He's giving y'all different forms of ringing. You get the tangible ring, punches ringing like King, Davis. Then you get the cell phone ring and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes. So I had dead weight. I had to make changes. I had to remove my circle. But dead pounds. Pound is money. Euros. Dead pounds, that could be dead presidents. I don't know if euros have dead presidents on them. But too many dead pounds around me, euros, I had to make changes. So you get change to exchange your currency. Whether you turn them pounds into dollars or you just get change for your European dollar. Too many dead pounds around me, I had to make changes. But that punch is ringing like King Davis and late payments. Come on, man. That's why y'all need to share this shit, get through the algorithms. Because I'm giving niggas shit that needs to be given. I'm giving the game. I'm giving the game. Bring that shit back. You niggas making me mad. You niggas making me mad. I don't even know why.
My gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'ma pick up leaving. My trip's Belizean. I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had the coat so heavy they break hangers. You got to check the pockets. You're moving back.
I gotta hear that again, cause did he say King Davis? King and Davis? Cause ain't no King Davis like mushed together. And I heard him do this before. Look down on him like Dikembe, Patrick Morning. So 3 different examples. You feel me? I forgot the one bar where he did that shit on this album. But yeah, he'll do several metaphors. You feel me? When describing. So to me, it sounds like King, LeBron, Davis, AD, and late payments. I know late payments. I got that one.
Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes. Coat so heavy they break hangers. You got to check the pockets. You're moving backwards. More withdrawals and less deposits.
And I don't know what he said right there, but I know it was a bar. Help me out of Dave's world. He said coat is heavy. Something, you got to check the pockets. I'm assuming he talking about the money. His coat is so heavy, it'll break the hammock, maybe he said. Well, maybe whatever you put on the break the hanger. I don't know. But you got to check the pockets because I got fucking money all over.
Dead pounds around me. I had to make changes. Coat so heavy they break hangers. You got to check the pockets. You're moving backwards.
I think he said coat so heavy break hangers. You got to check the pockets. Coat so heavy, break hangers. You got to check the pockets. Before I put my coat back on the hanger, I got to check the pockets because there's so much money in that shit. And you moving backwards. More withdrawals and less deposits. This nigga too good, bro. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Regions. Another run, I'ma pick up leaving. My trip's Belizean. I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me. I had to make changes. Coat so heavy they break hangers. You got to check the pockets. You're moving backwards. More withdrawals and less deposits. I see you out there complaining. I've been cooking. Damn. Speaking on me like you know me. Never shook my hand. Before you die, gotta make it out of the hood's the plan. Red circles, middle with white tees. The looks Japan. Don't need my number. 9 out of 10.
Throw a punch real quick. Red circles, middle of white tees. The looks Japan. That red dot, that infrared beam. Niggas dying in the hood. Banks always talk like, you feel me? Always let a nigga know like, hey man, this shit can happen. It's the truth. Red circle, the middle of white tees. The looks Japan. Japan. Go look up the Japan flag. See a red circle in the middle of a fucking white flag. Red circle, the middle of white tees, it looks Japan. Bar. That's for Banks, that's light. But it's heavy.
I ain't picking up. Nigga goons got the heart of a lion with the cup. Everybody chasing it back till somebody zips it up. You gon' leave about it here struggling, no rich as fuck. Fuck your mind, I ain't got the time. Deaf by my design. You be acting bitch made all the time. Dog, you out of line. Talking just to talk, ain't got a real reason behind the rhyme. Gotta be 100, getting money is the bottom line. Nicer than all these niggas out combined. You still gotta remind these niggas time to time.
Yeah.
You know anything about me, you know I'ma shine. You grinding, it's relatable. My zodiac's a dollar sign.
Come on, man. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him, man. One of the most underrated rappers in the history of this shit. Why? Because every time he drop, nigga, you should stop. When the buzzer pop, nigga, you stop. That's why he should be the motherfucking... That's why he's regarded as underrated. But rappers know, the keen ear knows that he's always been one of the greatest lyricists in this shit. Bars I like, red circle, middle of white tees, that looks Japan. You think he can't get on that smack stage and say that some of this shit and niggas ain't gonna go crazy? Niggas like me, in there, I'm gonna go crazy. Red circle, the middle of white tees, that looks Japan. Punches ringing like King Davis and late payments. Too many dead pounds around me, I had to make changes. Mind your business, ain't in my business meetings. Thank you for constant disbelieving. My gift is streaming in different regions. Another run, I'ma pick up leaving. My trip's Belizean. I'm booked this season. You serious? Is a hooker freezing? Psh, what? One of my favorite segments in this song. And this whole segment, this is my favorite segment. Number one segment of the song. Crazy keyboard killer ain't got up out that apartment yet. You got a few fits talking designer with the architect. Your favorite rapper meme you to death. Your bars ain't sharpened yet. You jokers can't get the time of day with the narcolep. You big shots are supposed to be busy. Still got the time to vent. Couldn't... I hate when I fuck it up. He said, look, crazy keyboard killer ain't got up out that apartment yet. You got a few fits talking designer with the architect. Your favorite rappers meme you to death. Your bars ain't sharpened yet. You jokers can't get the time of day with the narcolep. You big shots are supposed to be busy. Still got the time to vent. Couldn't bear what I net. Kevin Durant, John Morant. Everybody behind the camps, behind the stamp. Come on now. He's too good. He's too good. And what else? What else we got? You thought my first was a fluker, couldn't believe y'all. Every nightmare I had, I woke up and brought me a dream car. I like that shit. Money don't make the man, but you better learn how to make you some. Envy will hide behind compliments. Watch where you take them from. Envy will hide behind compliments. Watch where you take them from. Everybody's compliment ain't sincere. Some of these compliments are backhanded. You fucking do some shit you might be proud of, and a nigga might scoff at him like, oh, good job, nigga. And that's envious. Envy hides behind them compliments. Watch where you take it. Don't take that compliment. He ain't really saying thank you. He's saying fuck you. So that's a bar. I was falling apart inside, but kept my physical solid. You heard the sounds. They throwing shots at me. I 52 blocked it. You know what? You talk too much. You need to shut the fuck up. I'm shitting hard again. Back up the dump truck. You underneath it. Tough luck. That's out the gate to let you niggas know what's going on. It's bad out here for you niggas. And this is Lloyd Banks, Death by Design. Break down those bars. I had to come back. I've seen my Lloyd Banks heads, just like I'm a Lloyd Banks head. I seen my Lloyd Banks heads letting me know, hey man, hey, get back to that. Can I get something? Can I get some of that? Can I get a little bit of that? I got you. I got you all day. You feel me? It's your boy Dame. Let me know your thoughts and your comments. The bars I missed, the bars you like. PLK, man. And then this is what I want to say lastly. He dropped this 3 months ago. Pay attention. This has been a year. Nas, him, Cole, Drake, Redman, Royce, if I'm not mistaken. I think he dropped early this year. A lot of hip hop artists are dropping. And I think 2021 has been a nice year for hip. D Smoke just came out. Shout out to D Smoke. Shout out to D Smoke. Please, shout out to D Smoke. Cause to me, he's I think right now he's my favorite overall rapper right now. So we might get some D Smoke breakdowns, and his shit is like musical and artistic with the lyrical capacity. He dropped a couple days ago from this video. So 2021, we've been blessed. People like to say hip hop is dead. I like to say you ain't looking. You feel me? You looking at the mainstream, and you looking in the direction of the influence of the corporations who make money, and they propagate certain messages and certain images to where you're getting watered down hip hop. That hip hop on the surface is watered down. No disrespect to Drake. I threw him in there because he's talented and good, but he's a part of that mainstream that ain't as hip hop. You feel me? As a Lloyd Banks or as a Royce the 5'9" or a Redman. But nonetheless, a lot of these hip hop artists dropped this year. You feel me? A lot of good ones. So that's all I want to say after that. And you know Lloyd Banks had to come through 2021, give you the lyrical capacity. I gotta up the level. I know niggas ain't finna come doing this. So, that's my final thoughts. It's your boy Dame. Holla at your boy. Peace.